Memorial Day looking less rainy, so that's good, especially for the 45 million people who plan to travel this year. AAA Northeast Jillian Young is here with us today to talk about the busy weekend ahead, so thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, a majority of people are traveling by car nationwide. Does that hold true for Rhode Island and Massachusetts?
Absolutely. So we're looking at 2 million, just over 2 million travelers in New England, and the vast majority of them are traveling by car. Memorial Day is really a road trip holiday for many folks who are kicking off the unofficial start to summer. So it's definitely going to be a busy time on the roads and potentially complicated by this lovely weather we're having.
Yeah, always comes right in the nick of time, right? So gas prices have been level for the most part, but I know that AAA did report an increase this week. We typically see this before holidays, so can we expect this to continue through the holiday weekend?
Yeah, so we saw a slight uptick with an uptick in demand heading into the holiday weekend. This is a time of year that we typically see prices go up, and we haven't seen them go up much as we've headed into the summer driving season. In both Rhode Island and Massachusetts, we're looking at gas that is 50 cents cheaper per gallon than it was this time last year. So it'll be really interesting to see what the demand figures look like coming out of the Memorial Day weekend, because that can certainly impact prices. But 50 cents cheaper than last year is looking pretty good for this time of year.
Yeah, that's great. Well, speaking of driving, everyone wants to know when they should leave to avoid, peak traffic. What time would you recommend?
Yeah, absolutely. Mornings are going to be your best friend. So throughout the whole weekend, starting with Thursday, we're looking at afternoons as the peak travel times. We may see some folks delay if they were planning to head out tomorrow. Perhaps they're going to hit the road on Friday. So we might see a little bit more travel on Friday if anyone has some flexibility in their plans. Looking at that forecast, Monday is really looking like the best day. So we're thinking about folks who might try to squeeze out every last ounce of time they can at their destination. And we might see some traffic even later on Monday as folks stay as late as they can in the sunshine.
All right. Your data also shows that more people are flying. Do you know what's behind that, why more people are flying, and what's your advice for people who are headed to the airport? Obviously, we have the Real ID now, we have air traffic control issues, so I'm assuming they should get there pretty early.
Yeah, so we saw an uptick in travel overall. The biggest area was with road trips, but we did see flights increase a little bit. What we're seeing now is this is really the new normal for travel, especially during a holiday weekend. People have that day off and they're going to take advantage of it. If you're heading to the airport, especially Thursday, where we might see some weather impacting flights, make sure you leave yourself extra time. You can download the TSA app, which is really great for checking real-time security wait times. And make sure you download the app for your airline. That's going to be the best way to find out really quickly if there are any kind of delays or changes with your flight.
Yeah, good call for Thursday, because like Mark just mentioned, that'll be a tough day for everyone. All right, Jillian, well, thanks for joining us today and talking about that. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Tammy.
All right, still ahead here.